Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Aaron Nelson, founder and principal of White Coat Holdings. We're a real estate investment company that buys large apartment complexes all throughout the United States. And I'm here today to talk to you about kind of a buzzy word that you might have heard on Facebook or on the internet or gotten an email about, and that's real estate syndication. So multifamily real estate syndication. What is that? Does it make sense to invest in? How does it work? And if you're somebody who's new to real estate syndication and you're trying to understand what are the benefits and is this right for you, I think this video is going to be extremely helpful. So with that, let's dive in. All right, let's get started. So what is a multifamily real estate syndication? Well, in short, a real estate syndication is just an opportunity for a bunch of investors to come together, pool their resources, time, and energy, and buy a building that's a lot larger than they could normally purchase by themselves. So as you guys are probably aware, these buildings tend to be very, very large to operate. And they require an experienced team that really knows what they're doing. They also tend to be pretty expensive, and so that creates an opportunity for investors who want a little bit more of a passive investment to come in and partner in the deal with some of these experienced syndicators. And we'll kind of go through that process here. So let's talk about the process for a multifamily real estate syndication. So first of all, it starts by an investor going out and identifying an opportunity or a property to purchase. So they're going to go through and they're going to underwrite the deal, which basically is just a fancy term for analyzing the financials and making sure that they can effectively implement their business plan. And then they're also going to do what we call due diligence on the property. So that means they're going to go through, they're going to do a physical inspection, they're going to make sure the roofs look good, they're going to look at the plumbing, electrical, etc. to make sure that the property is what they expect. After that, they're going to create an offering, and then they're going to go out and they're going to raise capital from other investors. And so that might be where you fit in. You come in and you can provide some capital so that way these, the investors can go out and they can purchase this larger building. And so there might be a webinar, there might be emails, there's all sorts of different ways that capital raising is done, but there's going to be some sort of investment opportunity offering involved there. After that, the investment group will purchase the property, and then really, the hard work starts, because at that point they got to go through and we got to operate the property and make sure that we're running it effectively, we're implementing our business plan, and we're providing good returns to our investors. And so usually as part of that business plan, we're going to go through and we're going to have multiple different strategies to increase what we call net operating income. And essentially that's just a fancy term for taking the total income in the property subtracted from the total operating expenses, and what's left over there is your net operating income, okay? Usually with these investments, if they're done correctly and you're investing with an experienced sponsorship team, there's going to be cash flow distributions, and that could occur either on a monthly or quarterly or maybe an annual basis. But that really allows the real estate investors to go in and to make money as the deal's going on or as the deal's being operated. So we like to see those cash flow distributions, and again, the timing of that can vary. And then, eventually, toward the end of the investment cycle, they're going to go through and they're going to look to do a capital event. So the most common there is that they're going to sell the property, and then they're going to return the investment capital to all the investors, and hopefully with profit if they've done things correctly. Or they're going to do what we call a cash out refinance. Okay, and at a cash out refinance, they would go through and they'd return, either all of the investment capital to the investors or at least a large portion of that, and then they're going to continue to operate the property. So that is just kind of a quick summary, a 10,000-foot overview of what goes on in the investment multifamily real estate syndication process. I hope that was helpful for you. Thanks so much for watching. For more great content, please go to www.whitecoatholdings.com/learn. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.